Rob's playing on his Maxim. Some people come to look at it this morning. Not sure if the tyre kickers yet or not. Have they rung you back? Have they rung you back? Is he? Alright, oh, so it's sold now. I don't think anything's sold until you've got the money for it, so hopefully they've not been tyre kickers. Right, go back to that. So, anyway, with the help of Andrew Milstead and Ian being a bit of a geek, we're trying to make it so that on the night of the tractor run, we can stream the live feed and have the map at the side with where we're up to, and then also the donations coming across the bottom as people go on the Just Giving page. But also we can make it as well so the highest donations will stay on there as well, so it'll scroll between a lot of them. So if you look now,
yeah, just change that to top.
If you save that now, will that show us what happened last year?
Yeah, when you go back into there now, that's refreshing, and then when it starts scrolling through in a minute,
and it keeps the total in the top corner as well.
That's all last year's data. So you see whoever gave the money in last year when it goes a minute.
It's crashed. Hopefully it won't on the night.
Let me do that again.
It's already crashed.
No. Everything's fine.
There we go. So that was obviously the top donations last year. See them strolling across, and then after it's done that, then it'll start scrolling. Other people that have texted in the last 10 or 20, and then the total in the top will start creeping up, and then they'll see us going beep 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 down the road. But obviously, can you make that full screen?
No, not without sending it.
Yeah, but basically you'd see that.
That's what we see, and then the YouTube video will just be
right. So there we go. That's how we're going to do it. Chipper update: the bearing that went on the, I thought you said on the in feed, but it's on the out feed. It's basically that one that goes on that shaft there. So it's one that all the rubber was wrapped around the other day. Must have got in the bearing and damaged it. So I've got a new bearing now to put on. But he said it's going to rain in a minute, so Rob doesn't want to do it in case he gets wet. Gets his hair wet because he's had his hair cut.
Just had it done, you know what I mean? Hate job for Monday.
We're just setting up now the tractor run pages from last year, changing them so that people don't donate to the wrong one. And Ian's just pointed out that we got 786% of the target, which was 5,000 we set it at. It's actually more than 39,333 because of the Just Giving on the bottom as well. And that one is a lot higher than that, again, because of the Just Giving. But also, we had the text to donate as well. And there was cash donations. I think it was 67,000, that one in the end. So we're changing the date, so hopefully people don't get it wrong and making a new one for this year. I'm now filming for tonight's vlog, so you can see what we're doing here. So there's cameras and screens, everything. That is the new Just Giving page we've just started up. That is what people are seeing. This is the computer that's doing it, and that is the phone that's sending the feed into that computer to broadcast over YouTube that you would have seen before if you were watching. And there's the live comments coming in, and there's the text to the donations coming in on the Just Giving.
Map is to your right, so the map's over there. This is my right. So is that where the map is? It doesn't matter.
No,
really.
the map must be there. Right? Looks like it's to your right, but really it's to our left, isn't it? So we're going to make that map a bit different, but there we go.
We can move the stuff round. That's why we're doing this, to move stuff round.
That box there wants to be smaller as well.
Which one?
That Just Giving.
Well, that was just because I need to give the web address out to people so they can test it.
So now we've made a QR code and we're going to put it into the video, and then hopefully people on the video will see the QR code and they can scan it. Last night, my mum and her friends and my sister and Charlotte and everyone, they were all making wreaths because they'd got some greenery off the pile. Anyway, the National Trust actually come and borrow greenery off our pile to decorate Speak Hall, which is not far from us. They've just been round and given me some free tickets and a box of chocolates for letting them rummage through the pile for decorating the hall, because they get bits of holly and the greenery and things like that. So that was nice of them. So don't forget, check out Speak Hall. Remember the other day when I was at Midland Machinery Show? Anyway, I was looking and I was showing Andrew Ward the wellies, the really light wellies. Well, they saw the video and said, you must have bought them a long time ago because now we can do them in green. Can we send you a pair of green wellies? So they have do. So thank you very much for them. So these are ultralight wellies, but I think they're steel toe capped or reinforced. Yeah, I feel like they are because they're solid in green. But they weigh nothing, so they're made out of the same material that Crocs are made out of, or cow mats. So there you go. They're quite hard wearing. The other pair I've had for a good few years now. But yeah, really nice of them to send me them. Check them out if you need a pair of ultralight wellies. May as well give them a shameless plug while I'm here. They actually, there's a catalogue in the bottom. They do all sorts of different kinds and different lengths. Even yellow ones, which you saw the other day actually. There we go. But more importantly, I'm in the workshop because remember the other day the snow machine was delivered. Well, we've not tried it yet, so it's time to get it out of the box and try it. It's kind of bigger than I thought it'd be. So it's got a little tank on it, got these little bottles which I presume is just like soap. I'm going to fill it up with water, put some of this in, and we'll turn it on and see what happens. Right, tank's full, turn it on. Now, what have we got? Some buttons. Minimum output. Doesn't seem to want to do anything. Have a look. Hey! Turn that round a little bit. Just basically blows air through that like sock that's made of, I don't know, like lycra or something. As you can see, it's a bit of a blizzard in the workshop. I'm going to do the birthday bumper and leave it running, see what it looks like when I come back. I think it's going to be white over. Actually, I'm going to point at the door. I'm going to ring Ian. Tell him to come and have a look at something in the workshop and see what happens when he walks in. So Ian thinks he's coming to help me lift something in the workshop, but I'm not. I'm going to point at the door. It's snowing. I'm just waiting 20 minutes for you to come. Good, isn't it? Look how realistic it is. Right, I'm going to do the birthday bumper in the daylight. So we've got Bryn Thomas, Lily Emma Bond is 13, Steve Hutchins is 66, Margaret Aitken, Chris Randall, Finn Schofield. I think Chris Randall's birthday was yesterday actually. Trevor, Harriet Manfield is 7. Alfie and Archie Mitchell are 2. Tristan Mosdale is 59 and an anonymous. So I don't know who put anonymous, but we can't wish happy birthday without a name. £17,358. Absolutely amazing. Thank you everyone on there, and happy birthday to anyone else whose birthday it is today that's not on there. I actually turned it off while I did the birthday bumper because I'd made that much mess on the floor anyway, waiting for Ian to walk round. But that obviously works. Now the question is, where do we put it? Do we put it on the back of the Xerion, so when you've gone past you get snow, or do you put it on the front so it's blasting people with snow as we get to them? I can't decide. It would mount on the back far easier than it mount on the front. It's 180 watts. So, 1,800 watts I think it is. So I'm going to have to run a fairly big inverter as well. And it needs to be accessible to fill the snowy bit up, because it used quite a bit just doing that. Or do we try and pipe a bigger tank on it? That mightn't be a bad idea actually, because it's going to be awkward to fill unless I can pump it from one tank to another and leave that as it is, perhaps mounted high so it's blowing out. Don't know. Answers on the postcard or below. What do you reckon? Front of the tractor, back of the tractor. It's dead clever how it works though, isn't it? See? Got snow on the lens, I think. Anyway, that is all for today. Ian's sending out emails now, so that everyone that sort of emailed in last night to have a place on the tractor run have got a place. Because if you want to come, get emailing in. That is all from me today. I've got a charity ball tonight with Pete Marquis, and I think Tom Pemberton's going to be there as well. So that should be good fun. And I will see you all tomorrow. Don't forget, if you've not got a place yet, get emailing in, festivefarmers@agricontract.com, and then you're guaranteed that you'll be on it. And well, if you're emailing early enough, that is. Let me know where you want to put the snow machine. And thanks for everyone that was giving us some feedback on the live before, where we were trying to find out whether the tech worked basically. And I'll see you all tomorrow.